Hello guys, this is Ted from Ergo SEO with the traffic audit of the day. Today our topic is the Internet of Things, the IoT, and I'm going to audit a startup company in Germany. It's a startup somewhere in Germany, founded 2 years ago. The name cannot be disclosed. Their industry is a software as a service. They offer cloud services and connectivity products for the Internet of Things. Three main products or services on the website: SIM cards that follow a pay-as-you-grow pricing model, and secondly, it's the IoT software solutions, and thirdly, network components. The customer segments that we can identify, it's a B2B business. They sell to companies that use IoT connectivity services, for example, cloud services or licenses for connectivity software. Companies that use hardware products, their network components, resellers of the SIM cards, and resellers of the above services. Now, about the business goals or the KPIs, we need to ask what does this business need to grow its revenue, and what are the main KPIs first. I think there are three there. First is they need to increase their online leads, which a percentage of these leads will later be converted into customers. Generate more sales, it's a new customer acquisition KPI. Leads helping to the new customer acquisition KPI. And of course, the customer retention, keep the customers, and to further grow their customer base, they need also the customer retention. Let's take a look at the online marketing tactics. I'm only considering the online marketing and not offline marketing tactics or methods. So I have found two ways. It's first, they are publishing news about their website on relevant industry sites, and that's a good thing to have. Secondly, they post regularly on their blog explaining the services, promoting new products. Again, this is good too. Why is good? Because the PR that they do is helping with raising brand awareness, and the blog posting creates engagement with the readers of the website. It shows that the business they're interested in helping customers know more about their products and services, and of course, all these things raises consumer trust. In terms of the content marketing efforts that they currently do, these two types, I wouldn't say that they're very effective. So I don't think that they belong into an integrated marketing plan, and I will explain later in the next slides. So I would suggest studying first the needs of the customers, then planning an integrated marketing plan with action items, and then track everything and see how it performs. So in terms of the social following or the social media marketing tactics, I will need to know if I was involved with marketing methods there in the company. What are the social networks they would like to use or currently using? How big is the follower base? Do they monitor their followers? Do they have insights on their demographics and behaviors? How optimized is the content they serve for the customers? Is it targeted to all the audience segments, or is it very generic? What's the performance of each social media or network? There might be networks that perform well and others not. Do the social readers or the readers of these networks interact with the posts they release? Do they visit the landing pages at all? And if they do those visitors convert? And what's the percentage of that? What are the channels that drive more conversions? What is the cost per conversion or the cost per registration if they have the one of the KPIs is to register to their services, or to subscribe to an email form? What's the cost for that? And then What I found out is about the social following. I found few data and little traction coming from the social media tactics they employ, meaning in Twitter they have only 200 followers, they don't they are not tweeting frequently. In Facebook they have 25 followers, not regularly posting there. On LinkedIn there are enough company followers, but they don't release any updates. In YouTube they have only posted one video, few subscribers. So I believe that these social marketing channels are not exploited to their full extent, and they have no significant gains from these channels. So what they do is only an online presence, but it's not delivering anything. So I believe that this business needs to study the audiences, their behavior, the networks they frequent, what their competitors are doing. Then to plan some outreach actions using those social networks, and then of course track everything, so they know what networks perform best or not, and then start working with them only. In regards to the traffic sources, I see two main traffic channels, which is the search traffic combined, meaning organic and paid search, which is around 58%, and the direct or typed traffic, which is 42%. The other channels, as I mentioned earlier, the social channels deliver 0% because they're not exploited, as we saw in the previous screens. And they need to grow. And referral traffic, they don't have anything. So again, this needs to grow. In terms of the traffic from all channels, I don't see any significant points there. There's no month-over-month growth, and the traffic looks flat. Regarding unique visits, similar trends with the page views we saw earlier. Again, no month-over-month growth, a flat traffic line. Traffic is not growing here. The average visit duration, it's around 30 seconds, and that is very negative because users, it seems that they don't stay on the website, they are leaving, they're dropping off, and the conversions will suffer from this. And of course it's a negative signal to Google, because higher bounce rate is not good for Google. The average, and here is the bounce rate. The bounce rate is too high, it's above 60%, that's not good at all. So they drop off, they don't convert, and you see the lines here and here, how they are aligned, and the bounce rate is too high, and we don't have conversions from the amount of traffic that we get anyway. Now on the paid search, it looks like they are doing tests, they're experimenting with stuff. No consolidated approach to paid search. The paid performance is close to zero, it's nothing. I believe they need to research for more opportunities in paid search, see what their competition is doing, adopt their best practices, optimize their bids for better placements, and start getting some traffic. In regards of the SEO, the organic search, here we have some quality and power metrics that are average. It's not they're not low, but they're not strong either. So it's average stuff. I don't see any issues with the link profile. It's not over optimized, so it's good point there. The keyword volume they have, and that reflects to their SEO stats, the traffic is not optimized. So either they are targeting to high keywords, higher competition keywords that they cannot reach, of course, or low traffic terms that they don't provide any traffic. So I think that they need to research the competition, do a nice keyword mapping on the website with landing pages and everything, and start growing their organic traffic with more feasible keywords. And here are the rankings that they get currently. So it's all aligned with the stats, the traffic stats they have from SEO, and the volume of the keyword that we saw in the previous screen. So they're not getting much from their keyword opportunities as they are currently planned. So arriving to a conclusion, to the conclusions for this audit, I'd say that this website needs significant traffic. They have issues to address. They don't present any channel that's performing well in terms of traffic. So I believe they need to come up with an efficient plan, an integrated plan that combines more channels into a mix, and then see what stuff works, and then keep on doing the stuff that works. So I believe that they need to plan first, then optimize the content and everything, exploit the various opportunities in the channels, and then stick with the channels that they deliver results. So I would suggest starting with organic and paid search, social media, maybe explore more traffic opportunities from other channels like display advertising, affiliate marketing. They can test, but again stick with the channels that their data shows that they perform well. So that's it for today with the audit. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a brief audit, and talk to you later. Bye bye.